Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World, where we are basically going to bring you the what of the internet. And I'm Jeff,
And I'm Beth.
and right now we got an article about an adult baby who wears nappies. Says unusual community is about comfort, not sex. She wears nappies, uses a pacifier, and prefers onesies. But the 28-year-old says there's nothing sexual in it, and it hit back at trolls who criticize her behavior.
Okay.
All right. Oops. This 28-year-old says wearing nappies and using a pacifier makes her feel better. Yeah, it's probably just a psychological thing.
Yeah.
Lucy, 28, lives in Philadelphia, okay, in the U.S., and works as a cybersecurity analyst. And enjoys dressing up as a baby in her free time. No way. Well, if you're in cybersecurity and stuff, you work a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Lucy says she started to realize she was interested in diapers as a 9-year-old after her babysitter was born. Baby sister.
I was going to say, are we going back in time here?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of like, well, that didn't make any sense. After her baby sister was born, and she would steal them to wear herself because they made her feel better. It wasn't until she was a teenager and did some research of her own that she discovered there was a community of people who felt the same way as her. The adult baby / diaper lover community.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get a good look. I find this picture funny because she's sitting there and her legs are spread.
Mm-hmm.
And of course every guy's just looking there, going, okay. Because just duh. I'm just willing to admit it. But there she is hugging the bear, and then there's whatever, and there's it's just an interesting photo for. It's not sexual.
No.
But yet you're sitting there in your diaper with your legs spread.
Yeah.
That's where I'm.
It's suggestive.
Yeah, it doesn't. The picture doesn't go along with what she's saying.
No.
Now she has hit back at trolls, and she says it's just a part of her personality, and there's nothing sexual about it. No, it depends on whoever else she's dating, I guess. While she's never received any negative comments, there's always negative comments.
Uh-huh.
It's like assholes and elbows. Everyone's got an opinion. Experts have received comments from people saying what they do is messed up. Ex-partners of hers have received comments. Is messed up. Oh, okay, whatever. I was 8 or 9 years old when I first got these feelings, and it was very confusing. I didn't find out adult babies existed until I was a teenager and did some Google searching of my own when I was 13. All right, so 4 years later, she started Googling in order to be able to find out there's other people that also like diapers and stuff. Until then, it never occurred to me that there would be more people like me. I try to use the bathroom like a normal person until it's nighttime and try not to let it affect my day-to-day life, my friendships, or my career. Right. It's something my mom knows about, but apart from that, I keep it private. I'm assuming there's no dad in the picture. I have a good career and I'm good at my job, but deep down I still feel like I'm a little kid. Wow. All right, spending $90 to $100 per month maintaining her lifestyle. She says most of her cost is on diapers, but she also buys new outfits and onesies for Instagram. In other words, where she's, she's one of those models, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why and so she's making a bunch of money from this too.
Yeah.
All right, so she's exploiting her little thing. Her boyfriend is accepting of it too. Yeah, if you're not doing everybody else. Even reading her bedtime stories before she goes to sleep. Probably on Instagram, and I'm probably sure that you're paying to see these. So, yeah, there's money in it. So he won't give a crap if he's making money on it. My current boyfriend My current boyfriend isn't into the community, but he reads me fairy tales before bed, and that makes me feel really comfortable. It's part of my personality, and by posting about it on Instagram, I get comments from people telling me I'm good looking, which is nice. Yeah, because you're, I don't know, to me, it's of it, she's doing it. She's doing this and posting it all on Instagram. So, girl, it's like marketing to her. I'm sure she's making money from this. I was hesitant about making content and sharing pictures, but I got lots of positive comments. Yeah, because guys are sickos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us. It makes me feel really cute. You're female. And I'm assuming you're not ugly as shit. So, sure. Sometimes I get comments that are too sexual. Duh. And if someone says something really provocative or they ask me to do things I'm not comfortable with, I usually ignore it. Well, no kidding.
Yeah, that's...
But here's the key part on this. Sometimes I get comments that are too sexual, and sometimes they say really provocative things. And ask me to do things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I usually ignore.
Usually?
That's what it says.
Yes.
That's her comment, which means that she's more than happy to be able to do things that people request of her, I'm sure, for money. I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So,
so she wears the diapers and
acts as a child. Now, just by looking at her face, even with this one, she's not exactly that attractive. But I'm sure that, one, she's female, and then two, and so that, I'm sure that if she's doing these type of photos, all right, yeah, she's using sex in order to be able to, get men to, pay for her to have some interesting pictures and outfits.
Yeah, I mean...
Because there's that onesie, because you can see the flap,
yeah.
Right? So that should be completely down here, covering everything up, but yet no, it's just a diaper leg spread. So I'm pretty sure she's basically a worker. But that's her shtick. And she might even literally do have this, but she's thinking about how to make money on it, and she is. Good for her for that, at least at my point. It's not like she's breaking any laws or doing anything really whatever. But obviously she has a problem keeping boyfriends.
Or,
but
maybe she just needs to find one in the kink community. Like there's,
Well, that might not... I don't think it's that easy. Because there's, as she stated in here and stuff like that, she's gone through quite a bit, and she's not exactly unknown in the community.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's more like a incompatibility or like personality thing. I don't know.
Well, no. I would like to imagine it probably is.
Yeah.
I mean, usually and stuff like that, most people, I would imagine that it would be an issue mainly of just personalities and whatever, because there's, you can be able to get I'm sure there's something that is preventing other relationships.
Right.
Because not everybody and stuff is meant to be together.
No.
But, I mean, good for her, because I'm already figuring that she's making some money and stuff like that doing both. She works a lot of hours, doing her cybersecurity. And then she's also, getting money also from doing this Instagram and who knows what else.
Yeah.
So, good for her. She's making the money, whatever.
Right.
Anything from you?
I mean, everybody has their own thing, and obviously this is her own thing. So, as long as she's happy, not harming herself or anybody else,
Even if she is harming herself. I mean, it's just, just as long as she's happy, that's all that really matters.
Right.
But, I mean, there is, different things out there.
There is.
Now, of course, I'm not going to lie, but I've had a number of women, ask me about a bunch of, how to make money, pictures and videos and whatever. And it's kind of like, well, it's not hard to be able to make money, especially for a female. Especially if you have the right shtick. It's just how you're doing it, production value. There's a few things, however, because it's kind of obvious. But and then there's just getting your your stable of men that are and women that are so willing to pay you for it. But yep, so now she's in the news, so now her popularity is going to go skyrocketing.
Yes.
But okay. Yeah, so that's it for this particular one. Tell us what you think, and so like, share, and let us know what you think, and so down below. Until next time.
Goodbye.